Hey everyone, welcome back to a new WIZARD101 video. So since we crafted the Winter Bane Hall, which was probably, I would say it's definitely the most difficult thing that I've ever crafted in this game. And I'm glad we did it though, because it looks great. And I don't know if I'll ever decorate it, but it's just a nice thing to have, like a nice first crafted house that I've ever made. And I'm glad that we went with the Grizzleheim one. However, there are a few other craftable houses in the game that some of them I've seen, some of them I don't feel like I've ever been in because not that many people craft this. But we are going to look through those just to see what they look like, just to give you guys an idea of the other crafted houses in this game. Because crafted houses are difficult. We might look at the recipe too, just to kind of see, but it's kind of hard to gauge how difficult the house is by just looking at the recipe, because the recipe requires other items that also have recipes. So if you were just to look at the Watchtower Hall recipe, you'd be like, oh, it doesn't look that bad, but it actually is because of the items they have to craft and to get those recipes too. So it costs a lot of gold, a lot of time and effort getting all the little pieces of reagents that you need for that. So that's why I'm probably never going to craft in their house. I really don't think that I'm going to need to. But we are going to look at the other houses just to see what they look like, because I'm glad that we crafted this one, but I want to see what the other options would have been. Even if I would have looked at all the options, I think I still would have picked the Watchtower Hall just because it's like a classic to me. So we are going to go and check out the other ones. So first up, I think we're going to check out the Celestia one, because we did Grizzleheim. Celestia also has a crafted house. This is the one that I've seen a lot, mostly because my friend Dustin has this house and he's used it before for PvP. It's a good looking house, but I need to remember where the housing guy is. I actually have no idea. Housing guy is going to be in the top right. Okay, we're going to look for him. Is he... Oh, is he in the back? I actually think he's in the back. That's the furniture vendors right there, but I think the actual guy... Yeah, he's back here. This is so weird. Like, he's just hanging out here. Like, the other places have like an entire... this is the only thing he sells though, so I guess it's not like the other ones where like the Crocotopia housing shop is not really a housing shop, because it's just him and all he has is the Celestial Observatory. So 75k gold to buy it, and it's gonna require crystal street lamps, like some of the trees, like the celestial trees. Yeah, I know those. Star chalice. I wonder how difficult this one is to craft. Like, I don't know. Just gauging by like star chalice, I feel like these are you can just get. Do you even have to craft these? Because I feel like I've got those as drops before, or at least from gardening. But maybe it's not the same one. I don't know. But that's what you need. I have no idea how difficult this is to craft, but we are going to preview it, because you can look at the preview. So we're going to check it out. But this one is really cool. I'm going to turn off dialogue because Morella's going to want to talk to me a lot. But Celestial Observatory. This is where the main PvP dual circle is. And then, I don't know, I just really like the... okay. Is the sky on this one as good as the skies in other places in the game? Probably not. Like, I think it could have been better. Like, the Arcanum sky looks so much better than this. But, this is the Celestial house that came out a long time ago. So we're going to check out the main building here. Just to get an idea for it. I'm not going to spend too much time in here. Plus, I feel like I've been in this place before. Maybe not inside, but I've definitely been outside where the dual circle happens. The PvP happens. Okay, a lot of talking. I feel like I've been in here too. Yeah, I definitely have. This is like... It's kind of like just teleports that link. That's pretty neat. I like that. Marilla, can you not talk to me every time I walk? Last stop, the observatory. So, there you go. I think that's a neat little idea, though. And then where does it take you when you go back? You have to go all the way back through. Okay, well, there you go. But yeah, it's a cool little area, and I definitely haven't spent that much time in here. At least, like, really looking through everything. So what is over here? Just like a pond. Look at the ceiling. Okay, I mean, why is there a pond in here? Alright. And then we got one other side that we can go and look at there. And then that's it. I mean, I guess it's not crazy big. The biggest part is probably the observatory, which my friend kind of turned into like a little maze type of thing. Okay, so that's the Celestial Observatory. I really just realized that there's like huge moon here. Like, that looks so weird. But I guess that, I don't know, that's a lot cooler than the sky, I guess. There's like a huge moon just right there. Or a huge planet. I don't know what it is. I guess that's pretty unique. Okay, I like that. Alright, so there you go. That is the observatory. There's two more crafted houses, and then that's it. That's gonna wrap up this series too, because the series was looking at old houses, and then we kind of moved into the crafted houses. So this one is in Aztec. Actually, this one is an Avalon one. Let's look at the Avalon one. There's an Azteca one, and there's an Avalon one. So we will look at both of those. The vendor is over here in the Abbey Road. And this is the weird house. We'll see how weird it is. We'll see how much it looks like Lakeshore. Okay, apparently it's this guy here. Even though it doesn't say... Oh, he does have castles. I mean, even though it doesn't say on the map that he... Oh, this is his name. That he gives the houses. But he does have the weird house. Plus a lot of other furniture stuff. So, the weird house. Basically... Oh, you can zoom in on this. Basically, the Lakeshore house of Black Annie, and it requires 2 ponds, 2 obelisks, and 2 jarred mushrooms. That doesn't seem that bad at all. And then all of this is really easy. I don't know. Is it just me, or does it feel like the Watchtower Hall was the hardest one to craft? Because the Watchtower Hall recipe was a lot more difficult than this, but I don't know how hard it is to craft the cephalopod obelisk. Maybe it's difficult. The brick walled pond, I feel like these aren't even... I feel like I've gotten these without even crafting before. But is that thing in here? No. I don't know. I don't know where you get those things, but we're going to preview the house just to see what you get for this one. I mean, maybe the Watchtower Hall is, you know, the hardest one to craft, and I chose to craft that one. If it was, then, you know, I'm kind of glad that we did. So this is pretty similar to the box event. I mean, not exactly, but it's kind of the same layout of the box event where you go to where Dorgan was living. So that's kind of what this is like. Then you get to go inside, and you basically get the same area where you fight Black Annie inside of her house. So it's nothing like too big in here. So you have that. That's where the bank is. And then let's see the main area. So you can go over here. I don't know if there's any secrets in these houses. I haven't really checked too much. I mean, I guess this is this a secret, this little area here? Kind of. But let's check the main house. I don't know if you can go in the water. Nope, can't go in the water. Alright. I think it's going to wrap it up for this house. I mean, there's not really too much going on here, which is probably why it's an easier one to craft. I mean, you got gardening back here if you want a garden, but if it was me, I'd rather just garden in a house that was, you know, give you better benefits for gardening, like the botanical gardens or the Red Barn Farm. Alright, let's check the house, and then we'll check out the last one, and that'll do it. So there you go. I mean, this one's pretty simplistic. Can you go up here? Nope, can't go up there. Pretty simplistic, but that probably just means that it's an easier one to craft, right? So, I don't know. Would I really craft these? I would have to buy an extra castle elixir every time I craft these, so I don't know if it's worth it, because I really wouldn't use these houses for anything. Like, out of all the crafted houses so far, I'm glad that we got the Watchtower Hall. But yeah, there you go. Pretty simplistic on this one. So, let's go check out the last one. It's going to be the Azteca house. Here we are in the swamp, and the vendor is right over here. We have to talk to you from your main quest during this area too. So, I've never even looked at the stuff that he sells here. Canoes. As you can tell, because I've never loaded in any of these things, it seems like a lot of people don't even craft these, which I feel kind of bad, because they probably look pretty cool. But, alright, we're checking out the house. Treetop Getaway. This one requires amber to craft. And some scaffolding, dino pillar, Azteca kiln, and Azteca archway. So these could be a little bit difficult to craft. And I would have to look up where you get them too, because I don't know if he sells them. Doesn't seem like it. Oh yeah, he does. Aztec Archway and Aztec Kiln. So these two you would have to craft from him. And that could be a little difficult. I mean, blood moss, you would have to get a lot of that. And then this. The kiln doesn't seem as bad. That seems pretty easy, to be honest. That just would require some gold to craft that one. Scaffolding also doesn't seem that bad. Dino pillar. Sunstone maybe, but I have a lot of sunstone. And then fossil, I guess, could be difficult sometimes. I don't know. This one seems manageable. It seems a little more difficult than the other ones that we've seen, but it does seem manageable. So it's a possibility, but let's see this one. Welcome to the Treetop Getaway. Wait, do you get... Why is this here? Do you get that for free? I don't know. Okay. Treetop Getaway. I feel like I've never been to this house before in my life. On my life. Never. So, wow, this is weird. Can you go over here? Kind of want to go up top first just to kind of see. I mean, look at the background though. Huh. You're in the middle of some kind of forest. We'll see if it's as confusing as the new Avalon house with the, what is it called? Like the tree house. That house is so confusing. I don't know. I've been in that house a lot, and I still like don't know where to go. I still don't know where the actual door is to leave the house sometimes, and I have to like teleport away and then come back because I can't find it. But I don't know. This house also looks pretty big. I mean, there's not really much to place items because this is all just walkways. But should we just go inside and see? Okay. I mean, I am kind of getting the treehouse vibes, but this one's a lot more just like kind of random with where you go. But it does have at least 3 levels. See, I would hate to have this house because it'd be so difficult to find where the bank is. Or at least maybe if you know where it was, you'd have to walk there every single time. That's why sometimes I just go to my dorm so I can just go to the bank right away. I don't know if any of these walls are actually, you're able to go through them. Let's see where the actual door is. So it's right here. Okay, that's not that bad. I mean, you would have to walk from there to here to get to the bank anyway. But that's not as bad as I thought. There is a pond, which I don't know if you can really go over there. I mean, I guess you kind of can. If you go all the way around. Okay, well, you can't go in the pond, but you can look at it from a distance. At least above it. I'm just trying to figure out where else there is to go in this house. There's a little area there that you can put stuff. It's kind of like a pavilion type of thing there. We'll go through here and check it out. But yeah, now that I've seen all the houses, I still think that Watchtower Hall is the best one. Some of these are easier to craft than others. What can you do here? You just look. Okay. Interesting. But yeah, I think the top 2 are going to be the Observatory from Celestia and the Watchtower. So those 2, if you're looking to craft a house for whatever reason, then definitely look at those 2. Go preview them, or if you've seen enough from this video, then you can make a decision for yourself on what you want to do. Okay. You can stand on this. Interesting. Yeah, those are definitely the top 2 for craftable houses. Oh, there's a little bridge here. I feel like I could walk around this place for a long time and still find like new things, because there's just a lot of like winding pathways that you can go. But I feel like I've got the general idea for what this house is like. It's not a lot of open space to put stuff. It's a lot of walking. A lot of walking up and down your house if you want to go anywhere. But it is kind of cool. It's kind of like its own maze in a way. What is that? Is that just part of the branch? Or the log? Okay. So, I think that's going to do it. I just want to see what's over here, and then that's going to be it for this video. That's going to be it for my little mini housing series that we've done, where we started in Wizard City looking through the houses there. Just kind of looking at the old houses that they have in the game. What is up here? Oh, it does wrap around too. This series started just looking at some of the old houses. A lot of them I didn't even ever, step into before, because Crocotopia, I've never seen any of those. So that's kind of what this series was, and I'm glad we did it. It was a lot of fun. It kind of, showed us how the houses in the game have progressed a little bit, because we've gone from completely just, houses that cost like 10,000 gold up to this one that you have to craft and spend a lot of gold on. And now we have bundle houses too that are a lot better than these ones, I think. So in the future, if I were to do another video like this, it would probably be top 5 bundle houses. I really want to do that because I think there's some really good houses out there, and I kind of want to, show the top ones that I think are the best. So because people ask me that, like, which bundle should I get, and a lot of the times the bundles are really good because of the house that they give. That's why the Botanical Gardens would probably be up there for me, because I think that's one of the best houses. So who knows? At some point we might do a video like that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this series. If you want to go check out the Watchtower Hall crafted video, then go do that, because that was a struggle to craft, but I'm glad that we did it. So I will link that in the description somewhere. But that is going to do it. Leave a like, guys, if you enjoyed this video. I'll see you all next time.